Hello, my air signs. So if you are an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, then this reading is for you. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you guys just to get a general energy reading for you. So I'm just shuffling, and then I'll pull one for you. Okay, we have Azurite and Archangel Raziel. So do you want to improve and trust your intuition? Activate your third eye, exercise your sensory gifts. You receive messages from the divine all the time. It is now time to notice the signs, interpret them, and use higher guidance to create ease in your life. I am extremely intuitive. My spirit guides and angels send me messages all the time. I'm grateful for the divine guidance. My mind is clear and all knowledge is available. I awaken my consciousness. I am calm. I am at peace. So I want to bring that blessings to you guys. I want you to know that you are at peace, that there's going to be a lot of tranquility coming towards you. Not a lot of movement in the sense where it's like sporadic. It's going to be very flowing for you. I think that that's something that you've been subconsciously manifesting. It's just a lot more tranquility in yourself and a lot more stability in yourself as well. And with that stillness that you are experiencing, you allow spirit to kind of just come into your space and help you, with your downloads, help you with your intuition, help you with where to go next. I think there's a lot of questions about where do I go next? What's this transformation that's happening in my life? I need guidance, I need help, I need a little bit more security within myself and my decisions that I'm making right now. And what Spirit wants you to do is just sit in stillness right now. Give yourself some more calmness so that you can actually hear what messages are supposed to be given to you, if that makes sense. Because I feel like with my air signs, we have this kind of thing about us where we're very in our head. It's very fast moving. It's very just jittery feeling sometimes when we're in our anxiousness and we're unsure of ourselves. But you have to understand that as an air sign, you've been gifted with divine intellectualness. You're a very intellectual being. You're smart. You can get out of any situation using your mind. You have that capability, and that's not going to be taken away from you. That's not, something that you play small. You're going through something, you need guidance, you use that big, smart brain of yours for real. And you start getting more physical too, because I gave this kind of advice to my water signs. But I think that it's going to be very, important for you is to be in your body more. You're always up here. You know what I mean? Sorry about that if that's annoying you. But you're always up there. And it's not doing you justice right now. It does have its perks, being very in your head sometimes and using that as an escapism. But if your life is literally crashing down, falling apart around you, you don't really have much rest in your subconscious mind's going crazy. It's like I'm in the shit right now. So you need that peace, you need that tranquility, and you need to trust your intuition on situations. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pull from the original Rider-Waite deck just to kind of define and clarify this card for us. Okay. So the card, yeah. I seen the Ace of Swords, but we got the King of Swords, and that's really speaking on what I'm saying right now. That's why I tell you get into your physicality more, using that masculine energy to really start making a change in your perspective. and how you see yourself and how you see your current situation as well. That's going to be very important. I feel like I'm getting very spirit guide vibes right now. Like, I feel like you're being watched in a good way, not in a bad way, but I feel like you're being very heavily watched right now. Like, someone is just watching, like, you know, from up there, you know, and watching over you, making sure that you can understand the capability of your mind. And that's why I feel like I was kind of going off about that, because I know how useful your brain is. I know how smart air signs are, and how they're able to problem solve when they step in their spiritual bag. You know what I mean? I was looking at this. I definitely think that you're feeling a little bit down right now, or you are feeling down. I heard relief, and I do feel like you're going to be getting relief a lot very soon, very, very soon. I think that also, when you're going through that failure, or you're going through a time where you're getting a lot of losses, just know that you are being watched over. And I'm not saying that things were going to be a lot worse than they could have been a lot worse than what it was. What I'm trying to say is, like, maybe that is what I'm trying to say. Things, you're very protective and very watched over, to the fact that things aren't as chaotic as they could have been. And I think that they want you to know that. Sometimes our spirit guides be very sassy. I don't know, like, if that makes sense, but I'm gonna pull some more. Justice card and the King of Swords. This is really, really, really wow. That's like a powerhouse in your intellectual abilities. That's Justice is the Libra card. King of Swords, air, a lot of air. I think you could be leveling up your intelligence, if that makes, I know that sounds very weird, but I feel like you're getting smarter. It is so weird. You could be going to school, but I feel like you're just getting very, very smarter. And I think it's going to be very specific for somebody, but tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like, you know, for the longest time, you felt not very smart, or you didn't feel very, like, confident in your wisdom. I feel now, as you balance and step into your masculine energy, you start affirming more, you know, your gifts. And with that comes confidence within yourself, and the ability to use those gifts more. And you'll start seeing, you know, situations and just being able to problem solve like that. And I think people take for granted the ability to problem solve in situations. There's a lot of people sitting in a very uncomfortable space because they can't problem solve. They can't get themselves out of the situation. I'm not putting those people down, because I've been there. We've all been there. You know, be real. We've all been there. But you're going to be able to get out of those situations a lot easier, a lot faster, and dare I say, with a lot more ease. Because you probably were definitely one of those people who would have a problem, and it would be like taking a year to get over. And it's just like, wow, you know. And then you have different problems, like, kind of like piling and knocking at your door and saying, yeah, I'm next. And that's overwhelming. That's terrible. It's a terrible feeling. But I have so much faith in y'all to you know, overcome this and really, really claim this for yourself. Because, you know, a lot of the times people, they really expect that these messages be very fluffy and be very, like, you know, about, you know, that toxic ex. This is about real shit that makes you a boss. Like, you know what I mean? Makes you your own boss, and makes you the, you know, the person in charge of your life, and with that comes better opportunities. And I feel like you can honestly resonate with this. I feel like the people who I attract, the people who get their readings with me, and the people that are in my tribe and my collective are people who are really, really focused on, and they know, you know, the secrets of how to be satisfied, be successful. You know what I mean? And that's why I'm really proud of my air signs, because we've come a long way. Before I did YouTube and things like that, we've come a long, long way. I used to even see readers and talking about our situations, and then to see this kind of level up, especially in our masculine energy, is just something it's just something I'm very, very proud of in myself and all the other air signs that follow me. Honestly and truly, you guys support me the most out of all people that out of all signs. My air signs support me the most. That's why I'll ride for you guys, like, no matter what, like, you know what I mean? But so I know that you guys are gonna understand what I mean about problem solving and becoming smarter about our situations, and definitely reading more. I need you guys to read a lot more. Read about things that are going to be of benefit for this, you know, our noggin, and our intellectual capabilities, because our brain is going to be what is going to shift our reality very, very soon. So I'm gonna pull another card. Yeah, and this, I hate this card so much, but in this case, it's good because I feel like one of the things that we're problem solving about is also recognizing toxic energy and recognizing where we are faulty in our toxic energy as well, so that we don't attract more toxic situations. It's just a finalizing, it's cutting the bullshit, like, but to the finally cutting the bullshit. I love that. I think I'll probably even name that reading Finally Cutting the Bullshit Out of Our Life and just leveling up on a different level. So I want to say thank you so much for getting a reading with me, and again, express my gratitude for all the support. My throat chakra has been like acting up like crazy, but I just want to say thank you so much. And I just want to see if there's anything else. No, there's not anything else. I think I covered everything that I needed to for this reading. So yeah, I just want to say thank you, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.